On today's episode of Warehouse Safety Tips, we're going to be going over week 4 of 5 on incident reporting and root cause analysis. So stay tuned. Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, Warehouse Safety Tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast. On week 4 of 5 on our incident reporting and root cause analysis, we're going to be going over digging past human error to find root causes. These are going to be a couple tips that are going to help you. These are not the end-all be-all, but they're going to be a great way to start, and you will notice a couple duplicates from previous weeks, but it's just that important to get the tips kind of hammered down into your mind. So number one, what we're going to talk about is don't accept human error as your final answer. So when you're going through, you want to ask a lot of questions. You want to find out what caused things. Was it actual human error? Was it instructions? Was it machinery? Was it something that is completely different from those? But you want to start digging down. And that is exactly what we do in number 2, which is you want to ask why. We talked about asking why in one of the previous episodes. You want to say why so that you can say, why was somebody walking there? Why wasn't somebody watching? Was there an SOP that told them not to do that, or that told them that they could do that? Just keep asking questions until you dig down and find the answers that you're looking for. The next thing is number 3, you want to review systems as well as people. That kind of goes back to the first thing that we were talking about. Is there SOPs that need to be rewritten? Have things changed that now are causing an issue to safety? You want to make sure that you're constantly improving. It's that Kanai attitude, constant and never-ending improvement. If you walk around your shop saying that's the way we've always done it, you're probably in trouble. You're probably going to have some sort of an incident because things are changing. So your SOPs and your procedures and your instructions and your actions need to change as well. That brings us to number 4. Make sure that you don't try to put a patch on something, solve it. So if there is a spill, putting pylons around it, is a good idea to let people know that there is a spill there. But even more importantly is finding out why there's a spill there. Going through and checking for leaks, checking to see if it's a fluid leak, checking to see if somebody spilled something. But make sure that you don't just put a Band-Aid on something that requires a cast, if you will. And last but certainly not least, track incident reports, okay? Make sure that you go through and see if there is a pattern. If there is something that has happened to 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, then you know that now it's not just something that is a fluke. It's something that is a pattern. So it's kind of like when you're watching a murder mystery and you see that there is one victim, but then there's another victim that has the same exact situation. Then somebody will say, "Oh, we have a serial killer on our hands" in those shows. Same thing with tracking patterns in your facility. If you start to see something is a serial issue, then you want to make sure that you start to go after it immediately so that it doesn't affect other people. And as always, these are not the end-all be-all tips. Make sure that you follow the rules and regulations of your specific facility. And just so you know, we'll be bringing you week 5 of 5 next week. Until we do that, we want you to have an absolute great week. We want to thank you for being part of another episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. And above all else, stay safe. And here is a word from one of our sponsors.
It's scientifically unexplainable. It's virtually indestructible. And it's taking over the entire planet. But in a really good way. It's Mighty Line Floor Tape, the most durable floor tape in the world. 7 times thicker than average floor tape. Beveled to endure pounding warehouse traffic. And backed with a super strong peel and stick adhesive, so you'll never have to worry about painting shop floors again. Mighty Line Floor Tape, the only durable stripe.